Now, the next award tonight is the ADG DGA Finders Award, which, let me explain. The DGA Finders Series was established by the Directors Guild of America's Independent Directors Committee, and the purpose of the series is to spotlight undistributed, low-budget and/or independent feature films and their directors. The Finders Award is presented each year by the previous year's recipient. Would you please welcome the 2015 Finders Award winner, Craig Monaghan, to the stage to present this year's award.
Hello. This year's award, it's no secret, it's going to Sue Brooks for Looking for Grace. And for me personally, I think Sue's film demonstrates what I see as something of an original voice, and I like that a good deal. I'd like to say a couple of things, but I believe we're going to show a clip. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, let's do that first. Thank you. See, I'm directing. Don't you like it?
Yeah, the money's the problem. That's what worries me. All that money on a young girl, on her own, out in the middle of nowhere. Is she sensible?
Yes.
No. Well, not really. You know, you wouldn't call this sensible.
Well, she's as sensible as her father.
Would she flash the money around?
No.
Probably. Or is she the sort of kid who might think, yeah, he looks like a fun sort of a bloke, you know, and go home with him?
Oh, God.
I guess the biggest fear is murder. Or rape. Tell her that I wouldn't be more worried about rape than murder.
I've got you deep in the heart of me.
We are going to do it, all right? Yes.
God.
Okay, the Finders Award. The Finders Award's, I think, something quite special. Last year I was fortunate to receive it, of course. And the film was screened by the Directors Guild of America in Los Angeles, New York, and it's a marvellous experience. They were genuine and rewarding screenings with a film-literate audience. There was and is a genuine warmth and interest in Australian cinema from the DGA. What was interesting is the Australian government got behind it as well, and they had a reception in New York at the Consulate General's residence, so it all became rather a nice big deal for a little while. Sue can look forward to meeting Kathy Garmazy, Brian Unger and Libby Buchanan and others from the DGA. They're good people and they're very supportive. I can't speak highly enough of the whole experience, really. Being a filmmaker is about passion for the story you want to tell and the perseverance in getting to that point where you can actually make it. Sue spent many years trying to get this film made and thankfully found a way to do that. Whatever your area of the arts, whether you're an actor, a writer, a painter, sculptor, we're all involved in or part of the same struggle, persevering. That spark that got you here and will keep you on the journey. I think Martin Scorsese said something interesting about it. He called it that initial impulse, that desire, like an obsession. And he added, but it's delicate too, and needs to be nurtured and protected against the incursions of the world, which can be merciless. So well done, Sue. Come up here and get a bit of nurturing, and I hope you have a great time in the US.
Wow, this is pretty good, hey? I talk about it the same way as Martin Scorsese does, except I say it's like trying to get a bull through a gate. You've got to be patient and you've got to make sure that the gate's open, and sometimes that takes a long time. Sometimes you've got to stand behind that bull and just wait and wait and wait. And I've worked with some amazing people and they've been really, really supportive of my work. 3 of them are in the room tonight. Alison Tilson. Nobody knows the amount of patience and dedication Alison has to the work. Katie Millwright's here tonight, who's the DOP on the film. Where are you, Katie? Somewhere there? Hi, Katie. And Elizabeth Drake's here as well, who's the composer on the film. Thanks a lot. When Ray rang me one day at the I was sitting at the kitchen table and he went into this long rave about this award. And Ray and I have long conversations on the phone, and we never actually finish the conversation. What happens in the end is we have to abandon it because clearly there's no end to it. But Ray was telling me about the award, and I was thinking, you know, that's really interesting, Ray. Thanks, that's really interesting. I didn't know what it had to do with me. And then eventually he said, and we've given it to you this year for the Looking for Grace. And I went, wow, really? That is a word there, and then fantastic. So thank you very much to the ADG, to the DGA, and I hope we can make good use of it. Thank you very much.